Hey guys, Scott with another tool thought. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know by now that I am a tool junkie and I will buy tools that I don't even need just because I like the look of the tool. Today we're going to talk about ratcheting screwdrivers. For years I've worked with this snap-on ratcheting screwdriver and it has held up beautifully. This has got to be 25-30 years old. That being said, this screwdriver may have ruined me for other screwdrivers. This is a ratcheting one, and it's got a lock position, a reverse, and a forward. I've used this screwdriver so long that to me now, when you turn this counterclockwise all the way to this right side position, that's the drive setting, and then all the way to the left is the the loosen setting, which to me that's how it should be. So after 25-30 years, I figured, well, I'm gonna upgrade, and I went and did some research and I bought this nice Stavilla German ratcheting screwdriver. The build quality is amazing. I love the thing. You can't beat it, but there's one problem. You turn it to the right, that's the loosen feature, and to the left is the tighten feature, which to me is counterintuitive and backwards now. So I kind of set this one aside. While I like the build quality and it's very well made, it screws with my head to operate it that way. Some vintage ones I've bought is, you got the original screwball driver, which I'm using a lot now because I just love the torque you can generate with the ball driver head. And then the Gen 2 screwball driver, in real good shape, but it uses the double-sided bits that I don't really like a lot, and I'm not a fan of this rotating collar. As you're turning a screw or something, you turn and you catch that collar and the bits fall out. And then there's the Gen 3, I think this is. It has no allowance for any bits. It also works off the double-sided bits, but there's that. So as you can see, I like to buy tools. Some other ones are the original Easy Driver ratchet ball driver. You can generate big power. I mean, this thing generates so much power because of the size of the ball that it can be used as a nut driver, which it comes with all the assortments. This is a knockoff ball. What it is, it's built as a unbreakable Lexan ball, which we all know is a bunch of poppycock. And I'm afraid to put a whole heck of a lot of a torque on it. I've since moved on and gotten, the original red ball. I've got one of the original yellow balls, and I got the very rare crystal and blue ball. Insert joke here. They also make a mini one. And these are all great. They've got real fine ratchets to them, and they work great. You can generate all kinds of power. I'm very interested in making my job easier, making things work for me, work smarter, not harder. So I really like the large diameter, handles on some of these early model ratcheting screwdriver, which brings us to today's review. This is called the Fastball ratchet ball driver. It's got some interesting features. It's a modern take on the old classics. Let me get this thing unpackaged and we'll continue on. Okay guys, here it is out of the package. So the first thing you'll notice is there's onboard bit storage right along the shaft, which I don't like. That's going to keep you from getting in to tight spaces. So that pulls right off, just like that. That'll probably stay off. So if you notice, you pull on this collet here, and the shaft extends an extra 2 inches to give you longer reach. If if you notice these bits, these are actually precision bits that are 1/8 of an inch for 1/8 of an inch chuck, which one of the features of this driver is, I don't know if you can see that or not, there's the 1/4 inch collet, and then you push it in and then you've got an 1/8 inch collet. Now, you know, one of the reasons I love these big, you know, drivers, you know, these big palm drivers, is you can get a lot of torque on them for not a whole lot of effort. It seems counterintuitive to me to put 1/8 of an inch bits, precision bits, on such a big ball driver like that. Again, insert joke here. So I'm not sure how much I'll use that feature, but you know, they look like the pretty standard cheap Taiwanese bits. I'm gonna give this a try. You know, I like the way the shaft, you can extend the shaft and you know, do the convertible collet and everything. The build quality is decent. It's nice and heavy. It's nice and beefy. As you guys know, I'm a fan of American tools first. Okay, I like Channel Lock, I like Klein, Snap-on, etc., and so on. But I do recognize other brands make quality stuff, such as the Knipex and Stavilla and all the German brands. And then third on my preference list, you've got the Asian ones, preferably out of Taiwan, because their manufacturing is so much better than the Chinese stuff. The Chinese stuff just, you know, in my experience, is mostly garbage. They really need to step up their game. I mean, but what do you expect? You know, you get a pair of pliers for $5 at Harbor Freight. But anyway, I'm not sure where this is made. It was $10 on eBay. I figured I'd give it a shot, see how well it holds up. My expectations are not that high, but you know, we'll see. You never know. It was only $10. I figured I'd give it a shot because, as I said, I've got some vintage easy driver ball drivers. I'd rather not destroy them. This also has in-handle storage. You just twist this and it pops out, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 bits in there. They look like the standard quality bits that you see in any ratcheting driver. I mean, if you wanted to, you could upgrade to some Philo bits or something like that, or you know, they make some nice bits. But we'll see how it operates, guys. Any questions, let me know. You just push this in and spin it and it stays in. It's got a nice fine ratcheting mechanism to it, but there's a huge amount of, I guess you'd call it backlash. I mean, it's a screwdriver after all. I mean, so far I'm impressed with the quality for $10. One problem I have with it is the counterintuitive thing. You rotate this collar forward, and that's the loosen setting. Rotate it back, and that's the tighten setting, which I can't stand. But I'll see what I'll see if I can give it a try and see how it holds up. As for these, I don't see myself. You know, it's a good idea in theory, but I guarantee you're going to twist these bits right off. You know, with a handle that big around, generating, you know, all that torque. It's got some nice features, but I'm not real sure about this idea. So any comments or, you know, questions or concerns, let me know. It's $10 on eBay. I'll put the link in the description. This is the Fastball 16-in-1 ball handle driver with convertible 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch collet and extended reach shaft. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe. Ring the bell. Everybody have a good day, and have a nice summer too. Thanks. Bye.